Yo, what is up, my precious lovelies? Hope you guys are having a good day and had a good day. Um, so I just wanted to touch on a subject that I know I'm pretty sure a lot of people may feel some type of way about it, but let's just have a real conversation. So I've been thinking a lot on the subject of parents and how they treat their children that are homosexual. Okay. So, um, for a lot of Christians, they'd be like, oh, it's a sin. You try and pray it away, kick them out, this, that, and the other. And it's just a thing of like, to me, as a person who grew up in church and who is a lesbian, you just got to sit and reflect on stuff, right? So, I mean, this is just me and my personal feelings towards this, but you say you failed as a parent if your child becomes a homosexual, that does not mean that you failed as a parent. What that means is they chose who they wanted to be, and you just disapprove and dislike because of what was written in a book that told you that this is wrong. Because you are a bad parent or you failed as a parent when you make those choices and decisions to kick them out, to push them away, to beat them, to do this, that, and the third that's unchristian, like, if you will, because of something that was written. No, like I said, you become and you fail as a parent when you do those things, because 90% of those who are homosexuals end up having seeing growing up majority of the time straight couples. They just tested the waters and what made them happy. So to say that you failed as a parent, that your mindset and thinking that way about how to go about it and deal with it is wrong. And that's how the relationship between you and your children deter. Not saying that that's my case, because I didn't have that issue. However, there are many people out there to this day, my age, and above, and even younger. You know what I'm saying? Just to put that out there, I'll be 31 in a few days. But um, no, to be real, like that's where I feel you fail as a parent, is when you start to do those things, because instead of taking the time to sit down and talk with that person about who it is. Because if you look at it, it's the same thing as you dating a young man or a young woman that your mother or father told you was not good for you, or they didn't like them. So it's no different. So to go about that and have that type of attitude towards it is wrong. Because once again, just like you may have dated an older man or an older woman, or a younger man or a younger woman, and your parents didn't agree, it's the same level and playing field. Like, it's not fair to treat me a certain way because you feel that it's wrong. How is it wrong? It's no more wrong than you dating your daughter's husband, or it's no more wrong than you dating your son's girlfriend. It's no more wrong than you dating your husband's brother. It's no more wrong than you dating your own daughter. It's no wrong. That's where people have this misconception that if you do this and this, they want to pick and choose what is right and what's wrong. And not remembering and thinking and falling back on, you was once a child, you was once disobeying or going and doing things that your parents did not agree with. So just because that's how they treated you, and you say as an adult you want to change how that relationship is when you have kids, but yet you turn and do the same thing. Come on now, pay attention. Like, that's just real. Like, this is what's just been on my mind. It's just what's been on my heart for the past few days. Like, because I feel for a lot of people, and especially a lot of the younger ones, because they feel like they don't have anyone to talk to, because they can't talk to their parents, because they're stuck in this mindset and not being able to get past that. And I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their religious backgrounds, everybody has their beliefs, but at the same time, we are all human beings. We all come with feelings. So, despite what you may believe, you still, at the end of the day, have to take responsibility in being considerate of how that person is feeling, especially when it comes to your children. How can they grow and develop into better young men and women if the men and the women that they see around them isn't taking that same type of initiative? Whether you agree with something that they do or not, you was once a child and it was things that you did that your parents didn't agree with. But at the end of the day, you have to learn to navigate and figure out how to make it better. Because by having that mindset and going and feeling that way and thinking that way is just going to cause more risks. And I just hope that this comes to an end for a lot of parents and children out there. Like, don't punish them for being an individual. Don't punish your children for having the guts to be who they truly are. Some of y'all wait till y'all 30, 40, and 50 to really be who y'all are. So don't chastise and don't criticize them for doing something that you can't do yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, be real. Just like have open dialogues. And if you don't know how, find someone that can have those dialogues with your children that you feel comfortable with, because it's all about support. If you support your children and you love your children the way that you say you do, then get them the help that they need and support that they need. Because that's what a lot of things come down to and boil down to, is the wanting the support of the mother or the father, from everything from sports to sexuality to just love. Because some of y'all as parents wasn't raised by y'all parents, because y'all was raised on survival and not love. So in order to change the dynamic of how your family is and how you want things to be with your children, you need to take that step and just honestly, like, try to learn to love the way that you didn't get the love that you needed, but try and provide that for yourself and for your children. And maybe, just maybe, things will turn out better. But sorry I'm rambling. This is just, like I said, something that was on my heart and that's been on my mind. So to all my little precious lovelies out there, may God bless you, heal you, whatever's hurting you, and love, peace, and good vibes to you all.